BDF 44 coming at you in another video. Alright, check this out. Griffith Observatory, man. Thinking about coming up here last week. I think it was last Monday I was thinking about coming up here, but I didn't have any quarters for the dash. Turns out the dash was free. So that was pretty cool, man, just going up there. I ain't been up here in years, man. I think I came up here once to drop somebody off while doing lift. But of course I didn't stop. I used to come up here with my mom every once in a while. Maybe about 6-7 times. Not as much as you would think living in Los Angeles, but you know, check it out. Got to a certain point where you couldn't get any service up here, but nevertheless, got it now. There goes the infamous Hollywood sign. And you know, this is the building. This is it, man.
Can you give me a picture, please? Sorry.
I'm kind of recording right now, man. I'm recording.
Oh, okay, fine.
Yeah, sorry. Yeah, man. For him, man, but I gotta stop the video, you guys. But yeah, man, I appreciate everybody for being patient with me, because this has been a confusing kind of week for me with my buddy being going ghost on me like that, you know what I mean? But at the same time, I think it's for whatever the Lord wants to do, man. At the end of the day, you can't really get too upset at people for doing what's best for them. You can call them selfish, you can call them this or that, but at the end of the day, you gotta know that people are gonna do what's best for them regardless if what's best for you is in mind or not. And when you have people like that in your life, you're probably better without them anyway. Especially when they don't tell you what's going on. Now, I've been one who suffers from depression a lot, and I've been ghosts on people and all of that, but at the end of the day, when you're a support system for somebody else, you expect for at least some explanation if something's too bad for them to deal with. They can't muster up enough courage to say, this is what it is and I can't do any better. Then it leaves you in a position to have yourself feeling disrespected, feeling like you aren't being considered. And so that's what ends up happening a lot of times. People are in depression and they can't do for others other than to just stay silent, stay quiet, you know what I mean? So I think that's what my friend might be going through. Or she's trying to punish me for whatever I may have done that she didn't appreciate, for which I don't think it's worth that type of reputation when you consider you want people to think the best of you when you care about them. And if they've done something to piss you off and you hitting them tenfold for what it is that they did or didn't do, then obviously that takes a toll on your reputation. So, you know, as a friend of hers, I just assume that she's going through one of those bouts of depression rather than to think that she's trying to be aggressively disrespectful to myself. I just don't know what to think, because at the end of the day, there's no communication. So you just gotta be the best you can be, man. You can listen to the thoughts in your head and they'll tell you all types of different stuff that isn't gonna bode well with your mind. But at the end of the day, if you know who you are and you know what you've done in someone's life, you don't have to really think too much about what's negative in your head as it pertains to what's already proven. Somebody reaches out to you in life and tells you, hey, you know what, keep going, keep going. Sometimes when they go silent, maybe they need you to tell them to keep going rather than to think the worst of them. So that's what it is I'm dealing with. I'm trying my very best not to think the worst of my buddy there. She's gonna ghost on me after being a source of good support and all of that good stuff. You start thinking, man, oh man, does this person think the worst of me now after something that may have happened or didn't happen? There's no way of really knowing. So I just assume to give her all of the support in regards to sending her, you know, footage of various different things that I go to, send her photos of where I was at when I went to Staples Center, send her for the day, you know, that kind of thing. But at the end of the day, you don't want to fall into depression because other people are responding to their depression, you know what I mean? People that you want to keep your morale high. You don't want to get into a space where you fall, because that's when you realize that what their depression was about was ultimately weaponized against you, That's what the enemy wanted to do. And so that's what I've been battling, is my own depression, my own circumstances. And so that's what I came up here for, man, just to not have to deal with any of that. And then I get up here and I'm talking about it, but at least I see better things around me than the four walls of that hotel room, you know? And I got flies flying all over me. I don't want that, but it's good to be up here, man. Griffith Observatory. You know, I didn't come up here to necessarily talk about the Griffith Observatory. I came up here to talk about what I want to talk about. So if anybody's wondering, why are you talking about her when you get up here? I'm trying to ease my mind, man. I don't really give a damn about content other than to say that I'm enjoying being here, and I wanted to turn on the camera. That was really it, man. But, you know, talk to my boy T. He's doing pretty good. You know, he was telling me I'm not a failure, you know what I mean? And I agree with that. I definitely don't think of myself as a failure, even though circumstances kind of look as if they haven't worked out. I know I've been, persevering. And there's something to be said for making mistakes and persevering in the circumstances that you're in. Yeah, things can be rough, but you don't have to stand in a space where you think you failed just because things are a little rough. You know what I'm saying? Let's zoom this out a little bit. Here we go. On the steps of the observatory. It's been a long time since I've been here, man. I think I came in here a couple times to watch some light shows at night. See the times on here for those who want to come up. Noon to 10 p.m. It's like 11 something right now, so. And it's closed on Monday, as you can see, so this is Monday, unfortunately. But I don't think it would be a different day. It was free to come up here. And yeah, man, this is it. This is exactly what it's about. You want to come up here and just see all that Hollywood has to show you from a bird's eye view, man. Enjoying this place. You know, for those who are outdoorsmen who can stand the bugs, this is definitely a place for you. And I think there's a little trail down there people walk to. Let's shut this down there. So, yeah, man. You can people watch. You can jog. Got a guy over here jogging over here. So, yeah, that trail is pretty good for that if you want the incline of it all. So, yeah, man. Just only come around and see what's up with the observatory. I've never come up here by myself. Never had no reason to do anything like that with my mindset. But things are changing here, man. Things are changing fast. Yeah, man. It's a big day in LA. Why? Because if you're a Clipper fan, today is James Harden's debut as a Clipper. Not to say that I like the Clippers any, I really don't, but it has a different vibe to it when you realize a talent like that is coming to LA. For better or for worse, that's an MVP. And he's coming together with a bunch of other guys who are really, really talented, to say the least. A lot of people think this might be the best chance the Clippers have ever had to win a championship. I'm inclined to agree. When you got this type of talent, I'm inclined to agree. So, this is a big day in this city full of fog. I wish it was a bit more clear, man. It's a lot of forecast that's keeping us from being able to see, but otherwise be available to see with this beautiful view. It ain't too beautiful today because of this dang forecast, overcast or whatever. Either way, this is it. This is my city. This is LA. And man, is it beautiful when you can actually see it. When it's lit up at night, it's much better. But, yeah, man. This is it. So, in the back area of the observatory here. It's the back. And you can't go down this way right now. They have a little trail down there. You may be able to see stairs leading down to wherever. Around the trail, I guess. I don't know. But yeah, man. Extension of Griffith Park, for those who were wondering. I used to come to Griffith Park a lot with Mom. She'd like to come up here sometimes too, but usually I wouldn't want to come all the way up here. Just want to do the little park thing and that was it. But you know, it's a lot of good that's happened here. I had some not family reunions, but like some friend reunions up here at Griffith Park. We played a little football, barbecue, that kind of thing. That's had some times like that. There was a carousel here back in the day. I came down here with my siblings when we were younger. They have a horse trail where you can ride horses here. I don't know if it's still open, but it used to be back in the day. You know, so Griffith Park has a lot to offer. Always has. Very Hollywood Park, basically. It's the real Hollywood neighborhood park, basically. And for this observatory, it's rather famous, as you guys have probably seen it on television. We're here.
You have to. I know you have to. Come on, let's go pee. You're the mom's in the restroom.
So yeah, man, this is it. Just wanted to show y'all what it is. Give you a look at what this place is about. In the daytime, that is. This is nothing like it is at night, though. Nothing like that. When it's lit up, totally different place it feels like. If you do catch the dash from Vermont and Sunset, as soon as you come up on the Vermont side, the dash bus stop is right on the right. And you can just ride this thing on up for free. If it remains free, I don't know how long it's been free. Usually dash is 50 cents, but I think it's gonna be free for the time being. Wow. I'm glad those shoes that little girl had on had some good traction, because she almost slipped and fell backwards. And that was nothing but concrete. Yeah, man. There's the elevator. And the back stairs to the telescope up there. And I'm pretty sure you gotta either pay to go in the telescope, or obviously only at night. But yeah, man, this is it. I really didn't have a whole lot on my mind. Battling depression, man. Battling that negative vibe often comes with these type of circumstances I'm in. You just gotta push through that and get out the house. As I like to say, feel God's sunlight on your backside. That'll get you there. And then from there, you can see whatever's out there for you. If there's anything at all, you can find yourself in a position to be positive. You know, if there's some positivity, it's gonna be found in the house, I'll tell you that. It's definitely not gonna be found there. You gotta find it outside. In the presence of being outside. From there, you can get what you need if there's anything to be had, man. So that's what I'm telling all of y'all, man. Battle your depression, battle your sadness, hurt others. Don't let that pain hurt others. Let's get to a space where you're moving in a positive light, and when you do, doors can open up. But none of them will open up if you closed. You know what I'm saying? If you're closed, them doors will not open. It's gonna reflect how you are. That's all it's gonna be. A reflection of you. That's what your opportunities will be. So that's what I'm telling all of y'all, man. Keep your head up. Smile a little bit. Do a little people watching, do a little star watching or something like that. Do what makes you happy, man. And don't let anybody get you down. Just over that frown. You can be the solution to that. Hollywood sign. It's really peaceful up here. Really peaceful. So, yeah, man. This is what I wanted to do, man. Just wanted to come around here, show you guys what it is, get a little footage. You know, be myself a little bit. Try not to think too much. And you know, get mine off of things. Hopefully I was able to give you guys some content that is worth watching up here, worth listening to. The commentary ain't great, but my mood isn't 100%. But you know, I am happy to be here. Had a peaceful ride up here, wasn't nobody on the dash with me. And so that was nice. You know, not really a place for introverts though, I'll tell you that. There's too many people up here for me to be kind of quiet as I want to be and do the things I want to do. Talk, I just want to talk and move like this, but you know, this is one of the most famous places in the world. Of course, a lot of people gonna come up here. And if you are a personable person, there are people to meet up here for sure. Great place to take a date. A lot of people up here with their significant others. That's what it's about, man. Just make sure you come at night. That's my suggestion, though. Make sure you come at night so you can see what this place is really about. And yeah, man. I think I'll keep walking around here. I don't see anywhere for me to charge my phone. That's what's bothering me. If I can charge it, I would be really pleased, but nowhere around. But anyway, I'm pretty much good to go, man. I hope everybody's having a great day. You found a charger. Maybe there's one on the other side. But yeah, man. That's pretty much what I got to say to everybody. My name is BDF 44. I thank you all for watching. I'm out.